Atlanta United Fan TV 2-1 win. We are the U.S. Open Cup champs. Hell yes.
They got 3 titles in the trophy case, man. Overall, great performance by us. You know, Alan Chapman, that was probably the worst game I've ever seen him officiate. But you can't let that bog you down when, you know, that makes it 3 championships, again, for that trophy case. You know, 5 stripes ain't going to stop. Even with how we started off so slow in the beginning, you know, obviously that's not going to deter us from, you know, trying to be the most successful team in MLS.
Yeah. I mean, we are undefeated in Cup finals. Ain't too shabby with that stat, right? But, yeah, in terms of course, at the end, it was very squeaky. And, I mean, you know, I think, you know, Minnesota United, they deserved a little bit more here. But at the end of the day, it's a Cup final, and, you know, we just do the business.
Yeah, we did the business. You know, obviously that was the first final where we've, you know, well, no, we conceded in Campeones Cup. I'm not going to say that. Yeah. I was about to say, you know, this would be the first game we conceded, but no, that's not true. But no, it was a really scrappy game. Obviously, you know, with LGP getting that boot off, which I don't necessarily agree with. But you know, yeah, we got to commend how good we did. Darlington Nagby controlled the midfield. You know, him and Rometty, and then when Heineman came in, it was just overall great control of the midfield and then pressing forward. You know, and also just to, you know, give a shout out to all the fans that came out today. I was up on the Capo stand with Resurgence, and let me just say, I've never heard the stadium so loud. Like, to me, it was very much so louder tonight than it was during MLS Cup. Like, yeah. we did We Are the A, and I could, like, from end to end, everywhere else, it was ruckus. It was so loud.
Yeah, there might not have been as many of us, but I think we made up for that in spades.
Definitely.
I think
we made up for all that space. Like, it was like there were still a couple seats that I could see that were open, but to me it sounded like we had a full 70,000 game. Like, it was insane, and I could not thank, you know, our 17s enough for all the support that they give supporters and the team. It's great.
Yeah. Now, I mean, it definitely is. I think to be said, you know, there has been a lot of kind of slating Frank de Boer over the early parts of the year, and in terms of this, I mean, you know, has he pulled the right moves for you? Like, does he deserve the plaudits for, you know, these 2 cups in the past pretty much 2-3 weeks?
Yeah, you know, back at the beginning of the year, I didn't really slay him that much on everything. You know, I was kind of one of those people who's like, you know, let's give it time. And, you know, obviously I'm not happy, but let's just see what can happen. I think what happened was he started listening to the players more during training. I think what had happened was players started talking to him more and more about, like, how we can be a successful team. And then we switched to the 3-5-2. You know, we've only lost 1 game in that formation. And to hear Frank de Boer say in post-game interviews saying he wants more. Yeah. He wants more attack. That's something that, like, it popped in my mind, like, he's listening to the players. Mm-hmm. So I think overall it's giving him more chemistry with the players. It's giving him more chemistry with the front office. Mm-hmm. And overall it's going to make for a really, really good team in the future.